Good evening, distinguished speakers, participants, and honored guests. For the RISE World Summit 2024, I am thrilled to represent Connecting Dream Foundation India, particularly the Changemaker vertical, where we have various CDF college chapter teams CDF guides their efforts towards inclusive social development aligned with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Today, as we delve into discussions about empowering youth led localization of Sustainable Development Goals, CDF serves as a powerful testament to the transformative impact of such endeavors. As we stand on this remarkable platform this evening, I want to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to the Rice Foundation for giving us this opportunity. Over to you, sir.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Anand. And I would like to welcome all our change makers today for this wonderful session, which is all about how youth can contribute towards localization of SDGs and how can you inspire the next generation to make this world a better place to live. Uh, so, Sustainable Development Goals is a bigger challenge or is a kind of roadmap that was given to all of us around 2015 and 2030 was a deadline by which all the countries were supposed to achieve those SDGs. But because of various reasons, this particular thing has been extended. Uh, COVID is one of them, but there are many more. But most of the approach for achieving SDGs so far has been a top-down approach where we expect government and other policies to support this. But what we also forget, it's not possible to achieve such a huge target without the support from the people. So a bottoms-up approach and specifically youth can play a very important role in achieving sustainable development goals in their own communities. Today we have uh, change makers from different colleges of connecting different colleges of Delhi University, and all these people are part of Changemaker Labs of Connecting Foundation, and they are doing wonderful work on ground uh, in achieving sustainable development goals at the local level in small communities. And today we'll get a chance to discuss and understand their projects as we move forward. Okay, so to begin with, I would like to start with something which is very important that we talk about is health, right? So the SDG 3, which is good health, is what we talk about. I think health is one of the most important factors when we talk about people in the underprivileged section. How can they cater to such challenges when they face this? So we have with us today Ansh from Shriram College of Commerce. And I request Ansh if you can switch on your camera and unmute yourself, introduce yourself, and tell us something more about Project Arogya. And once we do a small introduction, we can have a small video. We can see a small video of Arogya as well. Over to you, Ansh.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ansh from Shriram College of Commerce, Delhi University. So currently, I'm serving as a project director of Project Arogya, which is under CDF SRCC. So basically, Project Arogya is the solution we plan to bring with the aim to tackle 7 SDGs out of the 17 listed by UN. Those so we have 3 A's under Arogya: affordability, accessibility, and awareness, which address all the issues of menstrual hygiene. So the basic need of every woman is menstrual hygiene. So Arogya aims to tackle this need by providing the high quality, low priced sanitary napkins to tier 3 areas in Delhi NCR. So the main aim of Arogya is to cater the needs of the lakhs of women living in the slum areas and areas in Delhi and the women outside Delhi three-layer model where we would be where we would outsource the pads from the packaging issue distribute uh, so making entrepreneurs and then solve the big.
Sure. Thanks, Ansh. I think there is some technical challenge at the end of Ansh. So we're not able to get your voice clearly. But by the time Ansh tackles the situation at his end, can I request Yash if you can share the video of Arogya to get a glimpse of what wonderful work this team of Arogya is doing in areas in and around Delhi?
It is just a red stain. But why do we continue to talk about menstrual hygiene in hushed voices? About 71% of teenage girls don't know about it, and the lack of resources forces them to use unhygienic alternatives. To confront this problem, we thought of a solution.
Looking at the extreme situation of unhygienic conditions in these localities, we decided to launch Project Arogya. Our three A's of Arogya, affordability, accessibility, and awareness, address these problems through the provision of good quality sanitary napkins through local women entrepreneurs at pocket-friendly prices. We run a three-tier model wherein the sanitary napkins are procured from the manufacturer and taken to an NGO where packaging takes place by disabled people and women, and they are finally supplied to the tier 3 areas through women entrepreneurs.
Recently, we have distributed pads worth 9K. Our roadmap is to collaborate with more companies and government organizations. Our major plan is to sustain the pad vertical of the project and diversify into other health sector models.
Okay. Thanks. I think it's a really wonderful video that we have seen. Ansh, if you are able to hear us, uh, I have a couple of questions for you. If you can unmute and yourself or switch on your camera.
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, Ansh. Okay,
So
Ansh.
actually, I'm facing connectivity issues. So if I turn on my camera, my voice would not be audible.
It's okay, Ansh. It's okay, Ansh. You can go ahead and you can turn on your camera at the end. Uh, Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So I think
so
there's
Ansh, you
some
can
issue
start.
on Ansh's end, and I think we can go on.
We can
Yes, yes, we can.
take ahead the questions as well. There's no issue.
Yeah. Is there someone, is there anyone of you want to take this question?
Yes, yes, sure, we can.
So, Tanya, would you like to initiate this?
So,
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Since Ansh's network is not stable, Tanya was about to initiate the answer. Yeah.
so, act- oh, so wait 1 second.
Yes. So we'll get back to Ansh. Thanks, Anand, for this. Uh, so Tanya, you'll be talking about Arogya or you're talking about Riwayat?
So actually, I'll be going on with Arogya only since Ansh isn't able to take this up.
Sure. So, Tanya, I have a
Yeah.
couple of questions with you. So, like when you go to these communities, slums, And when you talk to the community the first time, so what is the first reaction when you talk about issues like menstruation, sanitary pads? Are people very open to this discussion, or do you find some hindrances, bottlenecks out there? Can you share your experience while
Sure.
you are on field?
So it was like back when Arogya started initially in the process when we were beginning to launch Arogya, and when we went there, and as how we have come to know from our seniors, their experience of it was that they were completely unaware about all these things like menstrual hygiene and pads and the awareness about menstruation cycle and things. And the community was very unaware, and they were very timid to talk about it, and they weren't at all open for such conversations, and they weren't at all frank about it. But as we initiated this whole community service and providing pads and making them aware about the cycle through our Nukkad Nataks and more things that we did to spread out awareness about it. Now that we visited, we made a field visit to the area that we have been impacting. We all were so astonished about the fact that the community was able to talk about menstrual awareness and hygiene issues not only among themselves, not only the women community among themselves, but they were also able to talk about it with the men in the family. And I think that just proves the fact that how Arogya has helped the community to not only become aware about the menstruation and things like that, but also open up such conversations without any hesitation.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Tanya. I think it takes a lot of effort to open up such conversation in communities for the first time, but the work that your team has been doing is really wonderful. And all kudos to the kind of effort and the team that goes in there. A lot of hours that you spend there is wonderful. Uh, so, Tanya, I also know that there is also a component. It's not about just awareness about sanitation. You've also started your own brand of sanitary pads, as I'm aware of. And there is also a livelihood that is being generated out of this. That's bringing sustainability into the entire model. So, can you put some highlight on that particular model of your Arogya entrepreneurs, how they work, what kind of sustenance is there, and how do you manage all these logistics?
Yes, so basically we outsource our pads since we are a student organization, and we can't, of course, manufacture, and that would take a hectic load. So first of all, we get the pads, and then we the community that we have of the women in a few of the areas that we have established, we have a few women entrepreneurs in there. And these women entrepreneurs are the ones who are taking the lead, and they are making the other women in the area aware about the pads and things like that. We supply the pads to those women entrepreneurs, and they further distribute it among the other women in the community and that particular local area. And that is how it works. And as for the like logistics and supply part of it, so that is something we have been delivering that to them. And Arogya being a brand, it's something that not only been because of the packaging. So making Arogya brand, it's something that we have put a lot of efforts into the marketing that Arogya has, the whole Instagram page, the aesthetics of it, and the premium look that we have given to it. It shows itself that Arogya is not just something which is a project, but also a brand. The path that we are delivering to the market, the women community, these are sustainable and semi-biodegradable as well. So it's eco-friendly, and it brings again the fact that it's not like any other pad in the nature that can't be degraded. Like it's not, it's biodegradable and it's eco-friendly. Then nextly, the packaging of our pads is something which in itself proves that yes, it's a brand, because it comes in a box and then there are 7 pads inside it, and it is having a good premium packaging, and it would never make you feel that it's a normal pad. Yes.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Tanya, for this. Okay, I think it's been a wonderful project, and like we wish you all the best for scaling up to not only in Delhi and nearby areas, to beyond that as well. Thank you. So
Thank
moving on
you.
to the next issues which people face when Tanya was and Anish was talking about women issues, and there is also another angle to it is livelihood, and how can we specifically what we call about the female gender, how can we support them overall, specifically in underprivileged communities, to earn a decent and a respectful livelihood. So in that case, let's go to the next project, which is daily drip. So we have Nikunj and Ansh here from Satyavati College who are working on this particular project. So before we hear them out, Yash, if you can play the video for the daily drip, and then we can start with Ansh, Arsh, and Nikunj on this. Great, Yash. So over to you, Arsh and Nikunj. If tell about the story of daily drip. How did you get the idea? Nikunj, hear me?
Sir, you are not audible.
Okay, guys.
Amit sir, you're not audible.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible now. Yes, sir, you're audible now.
Can you hear me out? Am I audible, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, you are not.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
you're audible.
I think there was some technical glitch. So, Arsh and Nikunj, if you can start with the project Daily Trip, if you can tell us about your journey, how you started, and what kind of challenges you are facing.
uh, as we carbon footprint that is car, got into the know about the fast fashion trend that is going that people are putting the quality of clothes are not good. The big can sell their products out. So in order all these problems, we have decided to go with the walk of life, and we start project, and they basically donation to conduct college, Satri College, and to get clothes from the reusable tote bags, uh, reu- so that they can contribute and
Sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Nikunj. It's been a wonderful work. I think you're not only trying to reduce the carbon footprint, you're also trying to increase the livelihood of the people, and especially women in these areas. And you are actually serving both the purposes. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thanks for this. Uh, from this particular project, which also cares about environment and climate, let's move to another project which is also working on a similar issue of climate and waste reduction. Let's have people from Team Arpan. So I request Team Arpan out there, Muskan and Ananya, if you can tell us a little bit about the project. And before that, I request Yash, if you can play the video of Project Arpan, that will be great. And then we'll start discussion with Ananya and Muskan.
पृथ्वी फूलों में हंसती है, फूल हर रूप में खुशियाँ लाता है, कभी त्योहारों में, कभी तोहफे के रूप में, तो कभी ईश्वर को अर्पण करने के लिए। पर वही फूल जब गंदे नालों में बहा दिए जाते हैं तो प्रकृति के लिए काफी हानिकारक हो जाते हैं। हर साल कुल 80 टन फूल मंदिरों से निकलकर ऐसे ही नाली में बहा दिए जाते हैं जो नदी को दूषित कर देते हैं। पर कहते हैं ना कि थामी हुई खुशी तो बीज है, पर बांटी गई खुशी फूल है। इसी खुशी को बांटने के लिए हम लेके आए हैं अर्पण।
Under Arpan, the flower waste is collected and processed into incense sticks by women and specially able people from the marginalized section of the society. Through our project, we have been able to uplift the lives of many and at the same time save the water bodies from pollution due to the flower waste. We started our project with incense sticks, which are now available in 6 fragrances. This year, we diversified into newer product lines.
To keep up the spirit of innovation, we launched incense cones in 3 new fragrances, namely Patchouli, Citronella and Tea Tree. We also came up with new packaging. This year, we launched our own e-commerce website, essentliving.com, and spread across 50 plus e-commerce platforms and offline bulk stores including Brown Living, Organic World and Punya Gifting. Keeping up with the festivities, we curated hampers on the occasion of Diwali and Holi and launched scented candles, for which we received a very positive response.
This year, we took a step ahead into the export market and have sold over 600 boxes so far. We were also featured in a publication called Prakriti. Despite the pandemic and shortage of supply, we shifted to an NGO in Ranhola and revamped our model.
Sure. Thanks, Yash, for sharing this. Over to you, Ananya and Muskan. If you can tell us about your journey for the project Arpan, and also what are the challenges you face when you collect these flowers? How do you maintain the logistics and any other issues that you face? If you can tell us, and what's been your personal experience? If you can highlight something around that, if you can tell us something that changed your mindset when you're working on this project, would be also useful to all our audience. Over to you, Ananya and Muskan.
Yeah. So, greetings everyone. My name is Ananya Rawat, and I'm the project director of Arpan. So, this project has actually completed its 4 years now, and it's been a great journey for me. So, basically, here we are offering a better alternative to the traditionally available incense sticks and cones in the market, and basically, what sets our product apart from the ones which are available is that it's charcoal free, and not just that, it's completely flower based, and we offer it has a better fragrance throw. Then the duration of our incense sticks is also like around 30 to 35 minutes as compared to the uh, 10 to 15 minutes of a normal incense sticks. So these are the USPs, and the basic challenges, since we are targeting a premium incense industry in with Ascent, which is the brand name under which we sell our incense sticks and cones, the major issue that we face is of the seasonal nature of the products. So creating a sustainable demand is a major challenge for the premium incense industry. The major demand that we get for our products is usually during the festive season. So ensuring a perennial demand throughout the year is a major task when we are talking about this project. Um, Talking of our supply chain, regarding the collection of the flower waste. So it's done by the NGOs. So we have collaborated with few NGOs who actually provide us the flower waste. This flower waste goes to the manufacturer, and there we have employed around 5 to 6 women who make these incense sticks for us, completely flower based, and everything like fragrance and all these sticks and everything is made available to them, and they provide these incense sticks to us, and further it goes to the packager. Now the packager works under the CSR project, so as a result they offer us the packaging at a low cost, and further that now the package, the box and these incense sticks, they go to another NGO, which was even mentioned in the video, in Ranhola, sorry, an NGO which is located in the outskirts of Delhi only, and it's a community of transgenders, and they basically, we have employed them, and they basically do the packaging for us. So again, we have a unique packaging as well. There's a 3 layers of packaging to our product. There is a butter paper wrap, and then we have first of all, there's a cotton wrap to ensure that the fragrance remains intact in the products for a longer duration. And then there's a butter paper wrap, and then there's a proper box. The packaging is also a USP for our product. Anything you want to add, Muskan?
Yeah, so talking about the perspective, we have the change. So, like, we got to know about the complete business, like how a business runs. Earlier, we didn't know how, what are the technicalities, or what are the challenges, or what are the problems that a business faces, or how to deal with the customers, and how to deal with the problems in the supply chain or the logistics. So we got to know a lot about them working here in Arpan, and it has been a really great experience for all of us and also the juniors.
Adding to it, something that has changed is the perspective towards selling. So often sales is considered to be like not a very respectful job, right? But when I actually went on ground, the exhibition, and standing on the other side of the stall where you're selling the products, that's where I realized how important it is sales for a business to run, and how you have to convince the customers to get your product, how you have to set your product apart from the ones which are available in the market, and make the convince the customers how generate in them that need to buy the product and how our product is better than the other. So that salesperson sort of experience it has given us, and it's been a great learning one as well.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Ananya and Muskan. I could see a lot of enthusiasm just speaking about the project and the kind of empathy that has come into you while working on this. So it's a wonderful experience. I have personally used the products of Arpan and now Ascend. Really remarkable, and we use it quite a lot to gift it to people during the festivals of the places, so that and we always have got a very good feedback about the work, and the great work, guys. Keep continuing doing the great work that you're doing, and start and keep impacting the communities. Thank you so much, Ananya and Muskan. So let's move over to the next
Thank you
project,
so much.
which is Saksham, and we have Vedant and Kanan with us in Saksham before they start speaking about the project and the challenges they are facing and how they're working around it. Yash, can you play the video for Saksham? Thanks, Yash. Uh, so I really want to hear about the project Vedant and Kanan. If you can tell us more about, I could see many products there. So I really want to understand how do you work around it? What is your audience? How do you come out with this idea? And tell us more about this project.
So, hello everyone. Product Saksham was started in 2019, and till now, we have helped many women in developing their skills and promoting entrepreneurship. So, basically, we work with the motive of helping women and changing the mindset of people that women cannot work. And we promote women entrepreneurship, and which help them in changing their lives. And currently, we are working on two products, candles and chocolates. And on Diwali occasion, we prepare handmade diyas as well. So we sell these products in college fest and different events, and the profit which was generated is goes off to women who prepared them. And this helps women in changing their lives and promoting entrepreneurship, and it also helps in financial independent to make them financially independent. And also it helped our members as well to think about new products and how we can sell our products in market, how we can do market research and analytical thinking. And I request Kanan to share their experience and challenges.
Hello, sir. So I like to highlight the major challenges we have faced to promote this, like the mindset. Like people in the rural area or the unprivileged women's think that women's cannot work like men's, or they cannot showcase their talents and their creativity. First of all, we
we try to change their mindset that yes, you can work, and help them to bring their products. Like for example, the handmade chocolates. These women, they have the idea to make their chocolates, but yeah, we have helped them in their packaging and everything else. And so candles. They make candles, but we have added that the scent in this. So yeah,
Sure.
we have like that.
Thanks a lot, Kanan and Vedant. So I think one of the unique things, one of the important things that all other products also and projects also and you are doing is you are enabling women to become entrepreneurs. Okay, they are you're converting them from job seekers to job givers now. All right, even though
Yeah.
it's a small start, but I think it's a start, and it's very important to change the mindset because entrepreneurship gives them a lot of empowerment, and that's very important in this case. It's all about getting income, but in a respectful way, is what we are trying to say. And all of you are
Yes.
doing wonderful work around that. So thank you so much, Vedant and Kanan, and keep doing the great work. So
Thank you, sir.
let's move to the next project. Okay, we've been talking about a lot of projects which are working in environment, which are talking about women empowerment, but this is very unique in terms the kind of beneficiaries or the kind of people they are engaging with. I'll move on to Project Naturals. So we have with us Lakshay and Kavya from Project Naturals. They are it's a wonderful team of change makers from Satyavati College, Changemaker Lab, Satyavati College. And uh, before we start, if we can have a small video of Naturals that can be played. Thank you. Yes.
एकदम बिल्कुल चिकना चिकना लग रहा है खाने लगे
Thanks, Yash. Uh, so Lakshay and Kavya. So before I start, like it's a wonderful project. I think the group that you're working with, the Blind Relief Association, the NGO, and uh, there have been a lot of challenges, I think, when you started this project. So if you can tell us a little bit about how this project got its shape and when you started, uh, how did you decide that you would like to work with people who are visually impaired, and what kind of challenges did you face while working on these projects? If you can tell us through your journey, examples and your insights would be great.
So, sir, we started this project, 2 years back,
And we came up with this idea that everyone is so much like we see these commercial ads on big television screens, and they sort of say that after one wash you will be like you will glow differently, and they use chemicals instead. So I believe that was a wrong point to make, because if you really want to glow, you would have to use natural products. Like that's the theme of our project. And we also faced many challenges, but except challenges, we have also learned a lot of things. Because it is not difficult for we are teaching blind students, and I believe that it is not difficult for us and for them to learn in one go. But we, with our team, and obviously with our presidents and vice presidents who originally came up with this idea, we have learned a lot of things. And if I talk about challenges, it is not only about the blind students that we are teaching. It is like that we have to at a time have that customer retention with us. And there are things like we have to be more aware of the trends which are going on. We have to look for many things. And simultaneously, I believe that this project has given us a lot of opportunities as well. We have met many great people and personalities. We have really good customers who think that this contribution is really helping the blind students, because that's our only motive for this project naturals, that we are helping the blind students. Because majority of our profits that we are making, it is directly going to them. And all the we are just keeping few costs to cover up the cost of soaps and all. And we only use natural ingredients in this thing. So first of all, it is very difficult for us to bring natural ingredients, because at a time the wholesaler or the shopkeeper, it's like that, just keep it, it's okay, it won't affect that much, it is only 1% not pure and all that chemical. But we have to maintain that thing, that promise that we have made to ourselves, that we have to sell only natural things. Beshak, it would cost us something extra from our pocket, but it's okay, because that's what we have promised our consumers and customers and everything. So that's it about our project.
Thanks a lot, Lakshya, for this. Kavya, you want to add something to this?
Yes, sir. As Lakshya said that we made soaps from natural resources. So I would like to say that the soaps that we are making or we made, so like if we are making a rose soap, so we like so like the ingredients that that we are adding in the soaps are like, if we are making a rose soap, so the ingredients are rose and essential oils, glycerine, and these are all the ingredients. So basically we made soaps from natural resources, and our soaps are 100% natural, and the packaging as well as natural. So this is the viewpoint of our, that everything is natural in our project.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Lakshya and Kavya. I think you're uh, doing two things at a time. You're not only supporting the Blind Relief Association and the people who are visually impaired and making them empowered, but you're also doing it ethically. You're also taking care of the environment. So it's a wonderful effort, guys. Please keep doing the work that you're doing, and try and scale this to a point where many of the people can use the products that you're making. Thanks so much. So let's get to the last project for the evening that we have. It's a very unique project because, and again, the timings were very unique. It started somewhere around COVID, right? And this project has made many headlines over last 3 to 4 years. Okay, I'm talking about Project Revayat. So we have Prashant and Tanya from CDF SRCC Changemaker Lab who are representing Project Revayat. So before we go to them and start talking about Project Revayat, can we, Yash, if you can share the video of Project Revayat, it will be great.
ये सुनहरी यादें, ये यादें हैं अतीत की, धुन भूल गए हैं सब उस मिट्टी के गीत की। कुम्हारों का गढ़ इसे कहते थे कभी शान से, पर लग रहे हैं वही मंजर न जाने क्यों रेगिस्तान से। याद है बचपन के वो दिन जब मिट्टी से एक अलग सा ही लगाव था। मिट्टी के पहाड़ बनाना, उसे फिर अपने हाथों से सजाना और फिर उसी मिट्टी की खुशबू से लुभावित हो जाना। जहाँ एक तरफ हम उसी मिट्टी से खुशी पाते थे, वही मिट्टी आज एक बोझ सी बनकर रह गई है। पर आज भी उस मिट्टी की कीमत को जानता, पहचानता और आकार देता है एक कलाकार। यह कलाकार कुम्हार है। इन्हें मिट्टी से प्यार है। मिट्टी इनका रोजगार है और मिट्टी ही इनका संसार है। उत्तम नगर की कुम्हार कॉलोनी, जो पहले कुम्हारों का बसेरा था, आज वहाँ हवाओं का रुख कुछ बदल सा गया है। जिस कला से पहले वे कभी जाने जाते थे, उसी कला से वे आज 2 जून की रोटी भी नहीं जुटा पाते।
हमारी तो यही प्रॉब्लम है ज्यादा कि जैसे जो माल बनाते हैं और वो हमारा डायरेक्ट नहीं जाता है, बीच में जो होते हैं बीच में बिचौलिए या समझ लो जैसे कि दलाल तुर्क में, वही हमारा मार्जिन तो सारा वही खा जाते हैं। डायरेक्ट हमारे पास कुछ है नहीं।
मट्टी भी महंगी है भैया, बुरादा भी तेज है, महंगा आ रहा, माल भी सस्ता जा रहा। अब बता बोल करे तो करे का, यही काम है और का भाई हमारा।
1000 घर है यहाँ पे, अब 1000 घर बेरोजगार हो जाएगा सारा, बेरोजगार हो जाएंगे सारे।
आपको लगता है फिर आप अपने बच्चों को भी बोलोगे?
नहीं, बच्चों को नहीं, बच्चों को जब सिखाए ना, जब हमारे इस काम में प्रॉफिट हो या फिर हमें इसमें बचता दिखे, जब हमारा काम ही नहीं चलेगा तो हम क्यों बच्चों को इस काम में डालेंगे।
मगर हमारा पड़ता फिर भी नहीं खाता, मगर ये लगा लो चल रहा है जैसे भी है, बच्चों का अपना पेट भर रहे हैं।
We, the students of Shri Ram College of Commerce, have decided to take matters into our hands. We have come up with Project Revived, a venture towards reviving the dying art of double-fired terracotta pottery. We have launched an initiative targeted towards connecting potters to handicraft designers in order to modernize the existing designs that please the urban tastes and caters to the needs of the modern households. Join us in our journey towards bringing back the glory of pottery and bringing a positive outlook in the lives of the potters and their families. Donate and drive this change.
It's a great video, guys. Okay, and let's get to the people who are working on ground on this. So Tanya and Prashant, over to you. If you can tell us about your journey, how did you came about this project? What's the status right now? Because it started in a very tough time around COVID, and you were still able to create a great impact in that time. If you can share that, it will be good for all our audience listening.
Yeah. Greetings everyone. I am Prashant, currently serving as the project director for Revayat. So Revayat started as an initiative to actually just help the artisan at Dastakar, but now it has actually become like a whole complete brand. The main aim of the project is to eliminate the middlemen, to provide technical and new world knowledge to the artisans, and to inculcate innovation in the field of art, to widespread awareness and sustain the lives of these artisans. We basically follow a fair trading practice by which we help the artisans to get the pay that they actually deserve. And currently, the status of Ravayat has been like I can actually say that we are better than the real world competitors as well. So yeah, Tanya, if you want to add up.
Yes, I think something that just the way we did it, the whole process of revival of this art. There was this one line in the video that the artisan said that we would never like our sons or daughters or anybody in our family to do it ever again, and we have changed it for real. So that is something that makes me proud of our project, and I cherish it a lot every day. When we went to Uttam Nagar again, and the kind of oneness and belongingness we feel with that place, that's another level. And the fact that we could actually bring about a change, and the artisans that we are working with are really empowered in the sense that they are able to generate a supply, a demand for it. That just makes me feel that yes, we have done a substantial addition to the society.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Prashant and Tanya. I think I've been following this project for quite a long now. I think even though you started in COVID, there has been, because of the online platform that you created, has helped lot many people. And I think now, starting from Uttam Nagar, now you have scaled up to many more locations. Now I could hear people calling it like a Uber for potters, who you are providing an opportunity where people can join in and increase their income. It's a wonderful, wonderful project, guys. And what you're also doing is bringing back the tradition, which is Rivayat, is what your product project all means about, where people can go back to the roots, and we could see the benefits of the cookware, that you can, the health benefits that you get by cooking food in the earthen cookware is tremendous. So great, great, great work, guys, everyone. I think I would like to thank each one of you for bringing in so much diverse kind of work that you're doing on ground, okay, and in turn impacting the lives and changing lives of people. But I think in some way, your lives are also getting changed. The change is not only outside, but change is happening inside also. So to before we end, I would like to hear from all of you, like what is that one change that has come into your mindset, in your thinking, in your attitude, because of the experience, because of the work that you're doing on ground right now. Anyone can start, or if you want me, I can take names, but it would be nice. Anyone can come out and talk about your own self, your own change, your own mindset. That will be great.
Yeah. So
Sir.
I would like to go ahead. Yeah, someone else can go ahead if you want. Yeah.
Uh, one
You
change
can do
that, one change that I have got from the work on the product is that if you consistently go on your work, then you can easily be able to achieve targets and provide an impact to society. What we do with our clothes and all.
Great, great. Thanks a lot. We could hear some part of it, but I think what you are saying is really wonderful. Okay, can we have someone else?
Yes, sir.
Nishant, yeah.
So as I was saying, the one major thing that not just Revive but the other projects of all the projects of CDFSRCC has impacted in my own life is the personal willingness to bring about a social change. It's not just our own projects, but even in the society. If I see any other any community or anyone whom I can help, I now have a personal willingness to help them out or without any personal gain. So that's one of the things that CDF SRCC has given me, and more importantly, the whole aspect of actually running a whole business. As Ananya said, doing the sales from the side of the other side of the stall, standing there selling your products, convincing the customer, and marketing your own products, managing the complete whole business your own self is a learning in itself. So definitely all these other things has not just impacted me as not just impacted the society, but as an individual myself as well. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Prashant. Who is going next?
So may I?
Tanya. Yes, Tanya.
So I think I could never relate to the pain that communities were going through. But now when I see, and when we have met women in through Arogya, and we have met the artisans and potters through Rivayat, we can actually associate with their pain. And as much as they are feeling bad about the situation, it's us also who are suffering, and we also feel the same kind of oneness and the pain that they are going through. So that is something that has changed about me, and that's an experience that I got through CDF.
Thank you, Tanya. I think it's very important to move in the shoes of the people, to understand the pain they are facing, and they could do it at such an early age is a great achievement. Thanks a lot, Tanya. And again, who is going next? Anyone? Lakshay,
Sir.
you want to?
Yes, sir. So one thing that I learned is like it takes time to handle situations. When I came in product section, I was like first year and I was worried, but not experienced. But today I'm handling all the situations as project head, and I am controlling whole project and selling product with my team members. So it takes time to settle down, and now like it's going well.
Great. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Vedant. I think patience is something each one of us learn when we
Yes,
work
sir.
in ground, because many of the things are not in our control, though these are not lab conditions we are working in. These are real conditions, real humans. I think thanks, Vedant, for sharing that particular insight.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
great. Who would like to go next?
Oh, so may I?
Yeah, Ananya, please go ahead.
Okay, so basically, like all the projects of CDF SRCC have actually given a wholesome experience to like different sort of user groups that we have worked with, and made us more socially vigilant, and that we have to contribute to the society in some way or the other. And not just that, personally working, it has inculcated that teamwork spirit in us, that how you have to engage with other people, and that same vision and goal that you have to work towards. And also, running a product-based brand has given me that bird eye view of how a real business operates. So, all those small efforts, all those small fields, every department holds equal importance when you're running a business. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Ananya. I think because of you all, we are also learning the nitty-gritties of different business handling, and that's helping each one of us. And that I think will help some of you if you decide to start your own businesses as well. Great. Thanks a lot, Ananya. Can we have Lakshay? Lakshay, you want to go next? And then we have
Yeah.
Kavya.
So, sir, the best thing that I have learned, being in CDF and it's the great opportunity that I have got as being the head, because I never thought that I'll be the head of Project Naturals, being very frank. And secondly, I believe that I have gained that personal interest towards doing something for the society and towards betterment of the society. No doubt, wherever I'll go, whatever I'll do, I have just planned this thing that whatever I'll earn, just some percent of it will go to the betterment of the society. It will go to a community, or I'll start something like naturals in the future, that it is, giving something, and helping someone for their betterment, just like we are helping blind students now, like that. So it will always be my personal goal that like when I'll grow up, I don't know what I'll do or where I'll go, but for sure this thing is for sure that I'll do something for the betterment of the society. So
Sure.
that's the point.
Thanks a lot, Lakshay. Kavya, you want to go next?
Yes, sir. So for me, it is a very good experience. So, like in our day-to-day life, we are very, very busy in our academics or in our education. So matlab, we can't see the things that are around us, like society में क्या चल रहा है, like आसपास क्या है. So we can't see that. But through societies, हमने देखा कि सोसाइटी में हम क्या चेंज ला सकते हैं और क्या betterment ला सकते हैं. तो like it was a very good experience to teach blind students that how to make soaps, and उनके लिए उनके फेस पे खुशी देख के हमें भी लाइक बहुत अच्छा लगता है, एक इंस्पिरेशन लगता है कि लाइक वो इतना कर सकता है तो हम लोग भी बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. So it is like very good experience, and that's all, sir, from my side.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Kavya. Karan, over to you.
Yes, sir. Sir, after entering in CDF, ARSD and working with these women, I like, मतलब सर उनके साथ रह के ना ग्राउंड रियलिटी पता चली कि यार these women have the talents but they didn't get the chance to showcase their talent and creativity. And सर मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमें भी उनसे काफी कुछ सीखने को मिलता है कि या अगर वो लोग कर सकते हैं तो हम और वुमेन्स के साथ जाकर ये सब वर्क कर सकते हैं एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप को और ज़्यादा एनकरेज कर सकते हैं, स्पेशली इन वुमेन्स. लाइक वुमेन्स आर द सेक्शन ऑफ आवर सोसाइटी जिनको काफ़ी ज़्यादा क्रिएटिव होती हैं, लाइक इन वीविंग और इन कुकिंग लाइक दिस. सो यहाँ पर हम काफ़ी ज़्यादा एनकरेजमेंट उनके साथ ला सकते हैं.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Karan. I think, guys, I have learned a lot from all of you today during the session. I think while going through this experience, as every one of you mentioned, there has been an improvement in understanding of the business. We could understand the pain in a much better way. There's a lot of patience that we have learned. We become more socially vigilant. There has been a good teamwork that has come in. There has been leadership, and it's keeping us grounded. But these are all learnings we are getting, even though we are trying to make sure we are changing lives of other people in turn. you are learning these things and you are changing yourself, which is again very difficult in a normal scenario. I think what one more thing that I think that this particular field has taught me is that instead of, if all of us, instead of running after the competition, we can just realize where we can contribute the best, the competition goes away, and all the challenges that are there with the competition also goes away, and then we can lead a very happy and fulfilled life. I think this experience or the kind of ecosystem that's being provided by the Extreme Foundation is all about you understanding this, you learning these skills, and in turn identify what is it that your inner calling is. And I think I wish all of you, before the end of this experience, at least get the direction in which you want to lead your life. And this is what we are trying to do, that along with the impact that you're creating on ground, you also change yourself, because until unless each one of us, all the humans at least, believe and decide that we want to leave this planet better than what we have received, we will not be able to achieve our SDGs. And this is the only and only way of doing it. So once again, I thank each one of you for putting forth such and sharing such wonderful experiences with all of us, and talking from your heart, especially sharing your experiences, the learnings, the failures. That's very important. I would also like to thank Yash out there, who has been helping us with all the videos, and these videos have come out really well, guys. So thank you so much for your time. Anand, over to you.
Uh, Thank you so much, sir. I think a round of applause has to be given to the video making team. They have done a tremendous job. आप सभी की वीडियोस बहुत अच्छी बनी है, बहुत इंस्पिरेशनल वीडियोस हैं, and also you guys have got an opportunity to work and learn at the same time. आप सभी के अंदर अब पेशेंस आ गया है, perseverance आ गया है. You guys are learning and leading at the same time. So uh, best wishes to you. So let's go towards the closing thoughts. एक मैं स्पेशल नोट करना चाहूँगा हमारे कॉलेज के चैप्टर टीम्स को. I can see that many team members are present here, so a special note of appreciation to them. And I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every participant and speaker who joined us today. Your engagement, insights, and enthusiasm, unique initiatives truly made this session valuable. A heartfelt thank to the Rise Infinity Foundation for providing us this unique and invaluable platform. We are immensely grateful for this opportunity to share our mission, and we share our mission with the young individuals who has shared their thoughts. Thank you all for being a part of this transformative evening. Stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. And thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.